take me to the deep far corners of the earth, leave the map behind me, the writing no story. Hey, it's a new day, we can make our own way, traveling the waves. Lonely without you. It's a new day, we can make our own way, traveling the waves. Lonely without you.
Hey everyone, how you doing? So I thought I would do, let people know of some very strange things that have happened around prediction, and I wonder if any of you have actually seen the Life Path number 9 reading that I did. Now some of you, I don't know, you might find it as something just to watch if you want to watch it, but I'll give you something that actually happened last night and things that are actually being now spoke about by me and friends that I know. And this actually happened on the way home last night. So if you are curious and you just want to watch the Life Path number 9, I mentioned the Betty Broderick story. Okay, but I also mentioned death and an accident waiting to happen. I was trying not to say it, but it just kept coming out, and Spirit just will not stop saying these messages to me and things that I have to give out. And it was actually called the Betty Broderick story, okay, which is on Netflix as well. If any of you are interested in watching it, and your Life Path number 9, it's probably something that you want to watch, because the second or the first one was called Dirty John, which I thought was Dear Diary, something. Anyway, so if you are interested as well, the master numbers of 11, 22 and 33, hopefully they will be done at some point, but I've been so busy catching up on also private readings that keep coming through, and also my other job and my other work is where I was really kicked off, and I've got so much to do, so I'm kind of keeping up with everything. So those master number readings might come out very soon, but the prediction that is very strange, making predictions. But when I was doing the master number, the number 9, there was a prediction around death and an accident waiting to happen, and I said it could be a Cancerian or it could be a 7. So 7, being myself, actually witnessed this whilst in a car coming home from the gym last night, which is the people that I go to a private gym with. We're all kind of like talking about this strange coincidence, but this strange thing that happened, nasty thing that actually happened. I witnessed it coming home in a car with someone. In my past readings where I kept saying about a red car and a blue car had a race, and the person that I know is called Rachel, and that we go to the gym together, and we were both in a car after witnessing this bad thing that actually happened last night. 2 of them, 2 accidents actually happened last night, unfortunately very close to where we live, and very close to the company that I actually work for, where they keep all their, or well, we call it the yard, but the yard, but transportational company yard. But late last night on the way back home from the gym, could have been about 10:15, we witnessed that as we was coming back into this town, that there was a police van there with the lights flashing, putting up cones, and you could see down the bypass, which is a dual carriageway, and if you like, there was another police van that had blocked off that way coming through into our town. And then when I got back, I actually mentioned to my friend Rachel at the time and said I just predicted this death and this car accident, and I really hope that it's nothing to do with that. Anyway, give it another half an hour, and the person where we come from the gym actually messaged me and actually said, did you know that there'd been 2 accidents along the A, whatever one it is? And she said, was that what you said about in the Life Path number 9 reading? Now, I don't know if she's watched this, because she is indicative with around where I've said to you about a 9 and a 9, and 2 people that have come together around a 3 and a 2 to make a 5XX99. Okay, so 999 in the UK actually, so it's channeling something weird, but 999 actually in Britain is the emergency call, so that's where the 999 come into. No, sorry. So 999, so ex-partner 9, other partner, these 2 together, ex-partner 9, ex-partner 9 come together as a 5. A person in their soul group of family is also, I forget what life path is, but is also dealing with things as soul groups around a 9, okay? And there's the 999, okay? Now I'm going to give you some of this story. I hope you don't mind. To the person that knows me, you probably won't watch it, but I've just realised this daughter of my friend had a vision once, and she came around here and had a two-hour thing with me in order to be able to get to grips of something that had happened to her, okay, which was her boyfriend was in a car accident, and she dreamt about this about a week or month before, I think it was, right? Can't remember, about a month before that person had a car accident, was a 9, okay? Now, fortunately, it hasn't happened to him, but I did mention certain aspects of names in that as well, which I'm not going to give out on public on here. But I did mention names and stuff like that as well, and I messaged and said, I was going to say to you, look, be very careful around driving in this thing because of what happened before, and around me knowing that this person was a 9, and you also dealing with a 9 and a 9. Okay, so 999. Prediction of someone that dreamt about it a year ago or more now, of what I was helping through. Me being paranoid and saying, look, be careful around this and don't let your daughter hopefully get in a car around this kind of thing, blah, blah, blah. That this hasn't happened to them, but they've witnessed this. So there's a pattern that we're kind of forming here. So you got 999, happened from the past, witnessed. I always say to my friends, if the moment I enter, shit goes down. If I end up being called in and soul groups meet, if I'm a part of that, normally that's where shit goes down. So listen, stay away from me, Steve. Just keep away. But unfortunately, anyway, this is not a comical story. But so last night on the way back home, we've obviously witnessed this. Friend actually messaged me saying, did you realise? So sent a Facebook notification thing of where it's telling you about, and there was somebody that was drink and drug driving, and in the 9 reading I said dope, maybe smoking or drugs or drinking, a name, and also car and an accident waiting to happen, and a possible loss of a child, or it could have been pregnancy, but it could have been loss of a child. That's why I contacted my friend and said, be careful around your child around this circumstance that happened before, okay? So this has happened now, but person was drink driving, also drugs, failed swab test, crashed into another car, 2 children involved in the back, survived but are in hospital. Parents died. There you go. So unfortunately, the parents died. The children, as far as I know, are actually in hospital in a critical condition because of an accident. In that reading, it did say that there's a possible death of someone or a child. Okay, so I really hope, and hope everybody else is kind of like giving that sense of, it's to be honest, you know, everybody says, you know, sending wishes and love and light, and that's great. But unfortunately, of what I've learned through my experience of channeling is that, like I said, if I'm present and I give a prediction, that's when sometimes, hopefully, I wished upon greatness of everybody. But unfortunately, destiny is destiny, and if I predict it, it's just repeatedly keep telling me that if you're predicting it, it's a prediction. It's not the past, it's not the present, it is a prediction of future. And if I'm predicting it, unfortunately, these things keep persisting to keep happening and happening and happening and happening. So unfortunately, this happened. So there was also, apparently, according to my friend, the one that I haven't read about or seen or heard from yet, is that there was another one that happened moments before, just further down the road, further up, another accident that actually happened. So so anyway, the emergency services have been, they obviously got called out, the roads got closed down, unfortunately people died, fortunately children survived. As far as I know, I hope that they're okay, but I would say that they are in hospital in critical condition, unfortunately. And I really do hope that everything kind of goes well down those lines. But very, 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 very strange things that obviously seem to be happening. But I thought I would kind of give people, I don't know, I just thought, you know, when these things happen, like I said, a lot of people, they don't understand this channel, and they don't understand me channeling, and they don't understand about future predictions, and they find it and they think, well, this is supposed to do with a fish in a cup. Where's my tarot reading that say there's a fish in it? No. Some people lose their plot and they're like, well, what on earth is all this nonsense about I need to go over to someone else and watch a fish in a cup, which is absolutely fine. But, you know, a lot of people, they find this and they've got no idea. And to be honest, being the person that gives these messages, it can be very... it's not a bad thing, and I never feel bad about it myself. But obviously, when you do predict these things and they do happen, you have a moment of, really? But then, I mean, I have to be honest with everybody, because I normally am. But I have to be honest. Sorry, my nose is really itching. Spirits, I think. But, you know, when it happens, I've become so numb to the fact now, and this is actually known as a sign from empaths at the beginning. I don't know why, but give it cruelty to an animal and I hate it and I can't bear it. Even if I hit a bird or something, or I've seen a bird die or something, I'm in bits. I am in bits over animals getting hurt or anything like that. I am in bits. Okay, something around an animal as well that could be... Okay, stop channeling, Steve. There could be something around an animal and someone in bits over an animal. Around Pisces energy, in bits. Because they were bits and pieces. Oh, I'm a Pisces, so I've got to be so careful. Freak myself out. Something to do with an animal. Something to do with a physical animal itself, and in bits and pieces to do with an animal. Oh dear, stop channeling. Stop all this. Okay, they're 11:11 on the clock. They're actually saying, Steve, you're okay, so thanks. But again, I don't know what this is to do with around Piscean energies or around, and it's to do with bits and pieces. Okay, and it could be to do with an animal being lost or something to do with that. Okay, I'm hearing I am, I'm telling you, I'm telling them, I'm going to tell them. There's something strange going around I am. Okay, hold on, IG, also IG, Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram. Something to do with around Pisces, IG, something to do with that. Hygiene. Something to do with hygiene, hygiene, or hygiene, or like physical hygiene. But something to do with hygiene, cleaning, or hygiene. Listen, it's either the name Heidi, hygiene, or someone saying hygiene, and it's a name. Or it is something to do with cleanliness and cleaning, and it's called hygiene. Well, that's called hygiene, right, Steve? Yeah, that's what it's called. Something to do with hygiene. Okay, or IG, IG, argy-bargy, onion bargy, argy-bargy, onion bargy. Someone likes onion barges. I actually like onion barges. I think they're really nice. Onion bargy. I'm near a barge or something. I'm also margarine, or near a barge. No, they're saying March. Oh, okay, this did happen near a place called March. Something to do with March. Do I go to March? No, I don't go to March. Fortunately, I don't go to March. Something to do with March, or in March. It could be dealing with the Pisces. My birthday's March the 8th. Anybody, if you ever wanted, it's not yet. But it's to do with around the Pisces. March. Or Marchant. The name Marchant, or Archant. Argentina, also, or the name Tina. Oh, okay, the person works for the company. She could well be a 9 because she's also a narcissist. Works for the same company. Is a Pisces. Travel. Ooh, I hope not. I wouldn't wish that upon anybody, to be honest, but she was a Pisces, was narcissistic, could have been around 9. Don't know. Anyway, so I don't know if you're spying and watching. Oh, I've got no idea. Where are these messages coming from? Anyway, Steve, get to the point. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if I should ever try and work for the police or what. I've got no idea, because I seem to be coming out with some kind of like conspiracies and predicting some... Well, I mean, I don't think that would ever really help the police anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that there's some kind of conspiracy around this of what might have happened. around that I don't think that that would help the police anyway. Something like that, or I don't know if I can help the police in any way. Help the police in any way. Help, I need somebody help, not just anybody help. So I've got no idea why I'm doing this or who these messages are for, but I just say what I see and feel. Anyway, guys, sorry to keep rambling. Again, that came out through the 9. The Rambler or the Gambler. The Rambit. Or the Rambler. Gambler. Capricorn. Something around Capricorn and gambling. Lucky win. Lucky streak. Lucy. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Something to do with lucky streak. Streaking. Hopefully no one's flashing. Because I'm picking up Cancerian. Flasher or flashing or very flashy or very cashy. Like cash, cashy. Or ashy, Ashley. I'm also hearing Ashley. Cashy, Cassie. Also hearing Cassie. I'm also hearing a Kashi, a watch. What do they call that? Listen, bruv. I could probably get one, but I wouldn't wear things like that. But what are the expensive watches? Because the guy sung it, right? There was a bloke sing it. Casio watch. Something to do with a Casio. Or a car, Casio. Was there a car called Casio? Or Cass? I'm also hearing Cass. Cass. The name Cass. Okay. Okay, we're going to leave it at that. Sorry to give you such bizarre messages, guys. This is really not anything. I really want to try and keep up with the not a tarot card reading. Okay, that's really what I want to do. But like I said, I have started full back at work now, full time. It's busier than what I thought. It's taking longer than what I thought. So I work constantly. So I also need to try and take a break on a day. But if you want personal readings or that kind of thing, I'm always here for you to reach out for. And I want to continue on, hopefully. I mean, how many people are really 22, 33 and 11? You know, whatever star sign that relates to, you can watch that, right? So like 9, you can watch it as a Virgo, okay, and see if they relate to you as Virgo, okay? But if you are a 22, just watch 4, okay? And if they're really relating to you, then you're like, wow, that's, you know, try and do that. If you're 33, watch 6, okay? I know that you've got your own life path number, but I've been chatting around the number, okay, which can still relate to Capricorn. If you're a 6, a Capricorn and Gemini. So if you're a 33, you can watch 6. You can still relate that if you are guys and you want to watch it and you're a Gemini, Capricorn, you can still watch those, right? And you might even be a 6 and have that in your star placement chart somewhere, or someone that you know of does, okay? Anyway, I don't want to go out too many patterns in my head because I confuse myself. So anyway, guys, thanks very much, and I'll hopefully catch you all soon.